Peters from jcharvesinvestments.com. How are you doing today? Well, it's cloudy again in the Northeast, and I'm cold. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, when it's 65 consistently, sun doesn't always have to be out, but it has to be 65 consistently. Spring has arrived. That normally doesn't happen around here, in my view, in my experience, till June. So I keep all my winter clothes out. How are you? Today I want to talk about, I was listening to an online course that I'm taking, and the gentleman was talking about a hierarchy of values. Now, whenever I think of values, and he said it has nothing to do, he wasn't talking about integrity or character. He wasn't talking about that or, moral values. It was just what you find important in life. And I've listened to it a couple of times, and I like what he was saying. He was relating it to wealth. And for me, wealth is just not about making a lot of money. Wealth is giving whatever you have to the joy of other people. If it's money, great. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of organizations, foundations that could use money. So that's not the only thing I'm talking about. And talking about what you value most in life also has to do for me for that. It's just like what I find that is most important to me. Now, okay, you all know I say God. God is the most important, then my family. But even more importantly than that, when you think of when you take away, okay, we know those are your value measures, but there are other things in life that have to be thought of as a value. It's like what you're going to go to. Now, he used an example of a man, and what he values in life is work. Pretty much that's what he was saying. And with women, what he used an example, and it sounds kind of old-fashioned, but basically women, we care about our children. So he explained it as, I'm not going to try and do what he's doing. I'm just going to explain it from my point of view. And from my point of view, when I think about what I value, I'm still digging deeper into it, but I am thinking more and more about what do I value? What's going to make me wake up in the morning and say, I've got to do this for this. Now, again, I have to say it is my family. They mean the most to me, and I value them the utmost. And if I go into the marketplace and I think about what I value, it does relate to my character. It does relate to, my integrity. It does relate to being really who I truly am and being comfortable in it. Because I feel like when your value of what you're all about is so, I don't know, I guess at the surface, that you are going to attract people who want to know what you're all about. Basically, I think that's what I'm trying to say. But I just am still working, as you can hear. I'm muddling through it because I'm still working on my values and what I do value. Because the things that I already mentioned to you are of value to me. But there's got to be another layer to me. And so I'm currently working, trying to find out what is there in me that I value, not over my family and God, but in addition, because that's going to continue to help me with my walk and where I want to go. Now, career-wise, I always think about careers, and I always think about working. I never really wanted to retire, and when I did retire, I felt like I was out of the game. But I thank God that I have now found another realm of working and how I'm working. And, I'm a franchise consultant. I help people find franchises. But I'm also getting into marketing and doing it from a digital aspect, which is very fascinating to me. So I have been asking for a long time, there's got to be a way to use the internet, not just to get people to know you, as we're doing here on our podcast, but also to be able to market items. And now I'm just exploring that. And so I'm looking more and more into it because I'm intrigued by it. And so I guess I'm uncovering another level of first of all, I went to college for marketing. I always liked marketing. So that has always been, that was my entrance into sales, because my background in the positions I held were they were in a marketing department. So that has always been an interest to me. What's intriguing to me today is finding out how marketing has changed and what companies are using to attract people. And now, like I said, learning that it's all being digitized is just so fascinating. It's combining two of my favorite things, marketing and technology, and you're marrying it together. And so I find it very fascinating. So I think the level that I'm coming to now and what I'm starting to grow into is my value now is turning into two of my very favorite and passions, I guess. And I have been looking for that, because everyone says, do your passion, find your passion, do what you're passionate about and you'll be happy. Well, I think I like technology. I do like marketing. And so I guess I'm just starting to find my value, or what I'm really interested in, or what I'm passionate about. Now, I love the gym. That's another area where I love to go. I feel great when I go there. To me, it's not, it's like brushing my teeth. I have to go to the gym. That's just what I do. Would go every day if I could. But now I'm finding out that this next layer, and I don't know if it's so much a value, but it's definitely something that I'm opening up about. It's like a flower. I feel like a flower. And I'm feeling like this new interest of mine, I don't know if I call it value, but is something that's causing me to come awake, because like I said, I've been a salesperson, I've done market research, I've, done was a property and casualty insurance agent, which that was a tough job, I can tell you that much right now. It's tough to pass the test, and that industry is something that everybody should take that test just to find out really what property casualty insurance is all about, because you think you're covered and you're not, but that's a whole nother story. So I think now that, like I said, when he was talking about hierarchy of value, I know he meant it in another way, but for me it just opened up a layer of, wow, these are my two interests. And now I think I'm discovering that I can do technology with marketing, and possibly do something that I get excited about, waking up every day. I love demographics. I love doing that kind of aspect of marketing. I love finding out what people are, what people's interests are. And so I think I have found another layer to my life. And if we want to call it my hierarchy of value, I guess we can call it that. But I'm thinking I'm really finding out now what's going to make me wake up every morning and want to go to work. So I thank you for listening to me today. And as I do these messages, it really helps me. It's like talk therapy, because I am listening to myself and I am hearing. But just through my talking today, I was able to, just open up more about what I value. So I thank you for listening. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not having a great day, try and make it one, and enjoy the weather. I hope where you're listening this, the weather's better than it is here. This is Diane Peters from jcharvestinvestments.com. Have a great day. God bless you.